Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for the overwhelming response for my previous video. If you haven't watched it, please go to my IGTV and check it out. It's on my YouTube channel as well. So today I'm going to share with you all something very close to my heart. My first entrepreneurial journey. It's about the highs and lows during that time, and I'm also gonna tell you all why this journey was so important, and it was a very important experience of my life. So I was studying in Switzerland. I graduated, came back home. This was back in 2015. I realized I was interested in baking, so I was lucky to have this apartment which was empty in another tower where we lived in the building. So I began testing recipes and trying new things and new items, new cakes and everything. The first ever cake I baked was vanilla almond sponge cake. So I want to share with y'all few of my homemade desserts which I made. So check these out. Oh, I remember this challenge, the macarons. So I had this madness going on that time that I wanted to get this, the macarons just perfect by myself. So I actually tried it for like 7 times. For 7 times I couldn't get it. The 8th attempt I got them perfect. So macarons are a little tricky to bake, the climate, the over mixing, the moisture, all these factors really play in, influence them in baking. So I made them and I got them perfect at the 8th time, and I was very happy. I still remember. So I kept on experimenting and everything. I had an opportunity then to open a shop for myself. It all began, and my close friend, he made my logo, and that's how it looked, by the way. Yes, that was the brand name. It was called Cake Wali. So I had this vision of selling all desserts from all over the world. So I had the American Boston cream pie, I had the Paris breast, I had Australian lamingtons, Australian classic dessert lamingtons made out of coconut. So these were few of them, and so it all began. I hired confectionery helpers. Initially, just like new ventures face this challenge of being into the marketplace. I faced it too in my journey. I was a newbie. I knew this, I had the skill, but I hadn't been in the marketplace. So things picked up, words spread gradually amongst the people. 6 months later, I was covered in the Calcutta Times newspaper with other talented entrepreneurs. That's the one. I remember that love and that effort and the hard work which went into creation of each order we had, and from the design, from the recipe to the packaging to the execution to those creative conflicts, to that relief, that relief filled with pleasure, when the customer picks up the piece of the order and it leaves the shop. The entire process, each process felt so fulfilling and delightful. I also remember how I was criticized and judged for the shop because it was slightly smaller. But I always felt, कुछ तो लोग कहेंगे, लोगों का काम है कहना. And of course I got affected, but I always bounced back. I put a pause to my baking journey and the business due to business and logistical reasons. But when the time is right, I do plan to, hit the restart button and gear up again. So coming to why this journey has been such an important experience of my life, and there are a few lessons which I learned during the process, which I want to share with you all. So first of all, you will never know unless you try. I may have taken 7 to 8 attempts for the macarons, but I know this for a fact that I succeeded only because I tried. And if I hadn't tried, or if I had given up, I wouldn't know that I could actually do it on my own. So that's the reason why I feel, if you don't try anything, I don't think, you can know that you can achieve it or you don't achieve it. Second is the value for money. This has been the most important lesson of my life. Many of us struggle with this today. Handling money efficiently comes very easier right now to me after this experience, and this has been a really, really valuable result to me today. Third is courage and confidence. So I know how to begin anything with scratch today. I'm aware of it, but I'm not afraid. I'm fearless, I'm confident, and I'm also courageous to begin anything in life. I'm not scared, and I feel this is the most powerful achievement I could have had. The last one, which is the fourth one, is no regrets. So my strictest belief in life is to never ever criticize yourself, come what may. Yes, I do look back and check the mistakes I made and try to correct them in my next decisions, but I always make it a point to not criticize and have no regrets at all. So I always felt that the journey really, really matters, and this is why I thought of sharing this with you all. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this as much as I did shooting it. Also, I'm a superb listener, so feel free to share with me your important experiences of your entrepreneurial journey. Thank you so much for watching, and stay safe, stay home, and I'll see you soon.